Something I've been thinking about these days is seafood, and particularly like crustaceans and stuff, lobsters, crabs. I think they fall into that category.
Hmm.
I don't understand how people eat that stuff. I don't
Really?
get it because it looks like a giant sea bug to me. And I was watching a video of baby lobsters. They literally look like cockroaches, but it's like a delicacy. And it made me think, like, man, imagine like if in Bikini Bottom they were eating cockroaches as a delicacy. Like, oh, this is from the earth. And then, Krusty Krab is serving up some gourmet cockroach. I feel like that's what it is for us. It's like we go into the oceans, we get the lobsters and the crabs, and we're like, yeah, gourmet food. I don't know. It's just disgusting to me personally. But that's something I've been thinking about a lot lately.
Really? Hey man, you are one of the philosophers of our time. That's honestly, for one, I hear that a lot in like pop culture. People will be talking about, how do people eat shellfish? When you think about it, they're just bugs, kind of what you alluded to. And I'm not gonna lie, you saying that, I just had something that came into my mind, if that's okay. It's
Do it.
about, it's kind of pertaining to this. The one thing that I've really been thinking about, I'm sure you've heard of the concept of pretty privilege and maybe the halo effect in psychology. I'm sure you're a very studied man, real research guy. You've stumbled across it, but I think the same thing is applicable to what you just said when it comes to shellfish, lobsters, crustaceans. Because the concept, right, like you said, is like they're cockroaches, they're like nasty critters, but we hold it in such high reverence and it's presented as a delicacy, but simply because maybe they have more vibrant colors or, it's like bright red, it's orange, it's like, wow, it's pleasing to me. But you think of a cockroach, it's brown or black or something and or whatever, and you're just like, ugh, right? That's nasty. But the concept, it's like the parallels are all there, and it just makes me think that the halo effect and pretty privilege goes beyond just surface level humans and us treating someone who looks better, just with more respect or high regard. It's like even animals and bugs, right? Because you think of like a possum is seen as a nasty rodent, right? Rodents are usually classified as dirty, disease carrying, but the thing is, they don't carry any diseases or anything, and they're so good for the environment. Yet people think that they immediately have this connotation of ugh. And
It's
so
funny you say that, man. My mom, we were just walking in the park one day and she sees a squirrel and she's like, look at how lovely the squirrel looks. You
yeah,
never think like it's dirty, but it's basically a rat with a furry tail.
yeah,
Rats
yeah.
only have like the long, slender one. And I was like, yeah, she's so right. So what you're saying right there, pretty privilege,
Dude,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's real. And I'm sorry, I know I could talk about this forever, but just one last thing, right? You talk about rats and mice. They're always seen as test subjects because of like whatever their genealogy, genetic makeup is similar, or whatever it may be. And people don't really bat an eye in terms of ethics and why are we experimenting? They still have pain thresholds. They can still feel all these things, but ew, they're dirty. So we're gonna use this vaccine and see how this rat responds to it. And it makes me sad. I read this poem about like mice and their perspective and point of view and how they wish in another life to be held in the same. I'm not even kidding, man. I forgot who wrote it,
Damn,
but
son.
I know it's really popular thing, and I'm not kidding. It made me really sad. It's like,
Wow.
and I have it like a part of it in my Twitter bio now because of how much it, I guess, resonated with me. It was like the rats or mice final word was let death be kinder than man. And and yeah, like I'm not kidding, dude. It's like we all don't really care. If I saw like a cat or a domesticated animal being subjected to something immediately, which is fair, it's like it makes me sad. It should, but of a rat, you're just like, oh, right, that's what they're primed for. At least they're being useful. They're gonna help, expand humanity. But it's just like, no, dude, it's if the optics were a little different, then we wouldn't think of that. So I don't know. You opened with that crustacean thing and you've opened Pandora's box. I'm like thinking about all these things now. I might need to rewatch Zootopia or something.